السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته جميعا. Today what I talk about in Canada, that a Muslim family, as you can see behind me, that they was ran over and killed by a white person, a racist person, who ran them over with their car. And this, even though this happened in Canada, and racism as it pertained to non-blacks, or we say non-whites, that there's no limits to their hate. And the reason why I want to mention this white person who ran over in Canada, Ontario, this family who was Muslim, and him being white and racist, it goes and is going to show that white people's hate for non-white people is not restricted to US. There's another video on Facebook of a white person making fun of this incident. And in this video, there's a Muslim woman and her child walking down the street, and he's recording them from his house and saying need to kill them. And as the car drive by, he said to one of the cars, he's saying, yeah, run them over, kill them, kill them, kill them. So I'm mentioning this for a number of reasons. First, I want to show people, especially blacks, Muslims, whether you're black or not black, that racism of whites or white supremacy and their hatred for non-white peoples is not restricted to the United States of America. And this culture that they perpetrate against non-whites is not restricted to them hating black peoples. They hate blacks, and they hate anybody else who's not white. The next reason why I mention this is because in America, the immigrant Muslim community in America, who are very much similar to this couple you see behind me, are very much similar to them. And they came to these countries, or North America, because Canada's part of North America. They came to these countries to get a better way of life, and at the same time, they're wishing and hoping for acceptance from these white peoples who hate them, despite the governments in these countries, meaning in North America, allowing them to enter into the United States. Them allowing you to enter into the United States doesn't mean that they're not racists. And for some of the Muslim countries that are allowed to enter into North America, if you look in some form of fashion when it related to politics or international politics, that you will find that either United States or Canada or UK, some form of fashion, run your country through politics, through economics, through whoever is the leader, prime minister, or president, or the government that is influenced by Western countries such as United States or Canada. And as a matter of fact, you will find in many incidents that Canada is assisting the US government also in occupying and controlling these governments and these societies and are manipulating them to control their finances or to control basically their resources. So even though you are in the United States, even though they allow you to enter the United States, even though they allow you to enter into Canada, even though they allow you to enter North America, does not diminish that they hate you. It's not a sign that they love you. It's part of their agreements. On the next section, or the next area I want to cover, for those immigrant Muslims who migrated into the United States, who also are participating in anti-black attitudes against the blacks of the United States, who are perpetrating against the black community within the United States and taking side with the white power structure so you could feel comfortable living in their country, and you're taking the position that is also anti-black against the black community. It's a good lesson for you. And that lesson for you is they hate you. They still hate you. Even though you take a position with the white power structure within the United States against the blacks, you just a pawn in their chess game. Despite you taking the position, who are also in harmony with the white power structure, in the name of you're able to stay within the United States to make finances, so you agree with them and you take up positions with the white power structure against the blacks in the United States. This is another sign for you. Even though you take these positions, they still hate you. Even though you take these positions, you're still not one of them. Even though they allow you to get ahead, they still, you are not one of them. And this should be a wake-up call. This should be a wake-up call. But the money's too good in these countries. The money's too good in North America. The money's too good. The Muslims are too comfortable in this country because the money's too good. The standard of life is too good. But how much are you going to sell out? How much are you going to sell out? And the truth is that many of you are not going to come to realize, because you're living too comfortable in America. You're living too comfortable in North America. You're living too comfortable in Canada. You're living too comfortable in Europe. You're living too comfortable amongst the enemies of Islam, that many of you cannot recognize this and the hatred, because you're living comfortable amongst the believers, the Europeans, the Westerners. So if a few of you have to continue dying, it's okay as long as you're able to live comfortable here. So these type of incidents that we've seen is going to continue to happen, and it's going to be sooner or later from the Muslims. They're going to be numb to these incidents because it's going to become a norm of whites attacking you because they hate you, but it's going to be a norm to you, a norm, and you're going to be numb to it in the name of you're able to stay here and make money comfortably. You're able to live here and feel comfortably, so you will sacrifice your family. You will sacrifice your brother in Islam. You will sacrifice them. In many cases, many of you are with these white racists. Many of you are also with these white racists. How are you with these racists? You're with these white racists when it comes to politics. The politicians who preach Islamic phobia, the politicians who preach hate, you're with them and you're electing them and you're donating to them. And they are the ones who are the mouthpiece, the megaphone to spread the hate, Islamophobia. You're also supporting them, and they're spreading Islamophobia in their policies, in their talks, and the bills they're passing, and you're financially supporting it. So basically, the people, like the man who killed this family here, this Muslim family, people in the government who are spreading Islamic phobia in the media, you're supporting them. They're the ones who are feeding individuals who killed this family right here. They hate the Islamophobia. We're still selling our people's votes in the name of to be comfortable amongst our enemies. It's a sad reality. It's a very sad reality. I end on that note.